The road to greatness is never built on comfort, and Springboks head coach Rassie Erasmus has once again reminded the rugby world that every selection decision is part of a much bigger plan. As anticipation builds for the one-off test against Los Pumas in Buenos Aires, fans are searching for answers about who will wear the famous green and gold jersey. But instead of revealing everything at once, Rassie Erasmus has dropped a series of fascinating selection hints that paint the picture of a carefully designed strategy. With a 26-man squad set to travel to Argentina, this is more than just another international fixture. It is a crucial step in preparing for an even greater challenge waiting just around the corner, the massive showdown against the All Blacks. Every decision now could shape the future of the Springboks in one of rugby's greatest rivalries. The biggest headlines, however, begin with the injury list. The squad has already been forced to move forward without the experience and power of Quagga Smith and R.G. Snyman, both ruled out for the remainder of the 2026 season through long-term injuries. Their absence is a major setback, but the news doesn't stop there. Star prop Ox Ench, whose dominance in the scrum has become one of the team's biggest strengths, has also been declared unfit for the trip to Argentina. Joining him on the sidelines is versatile forward Franco Mostert, another experienced campaigner whose work rate and leadership are impossible to ignore. Losing so much experience before such an important match would worry most teams, but Rassie Erasmus has built his reputation on finding opportunities where others see problems. Instead of focusing on who is unavailable, he has shifted attention toward those who need valuable minutes on the international stage. Speaking openly about his plans, Erasmus explained that several players who have already carried heavy workloads during the United Rugby Championship season, along with the opening tests against England, Scotland, and Wales, will remain in South Africa. Among the biggest names staying behind is Pieter-Steph du Toit, who recently captained the Springboks during the Nations Championship. His absence from the traveling squad should not be mistaken for a demotion. Instead, it reflects a coach carefully managing player fitness before the demanding clashes against the All Blacks. In typical Rassie Erasmus fashion, he offered just enough information to spark debate, smiling as he told supporters, "You do the math." Those few words immediately fueled excitement across the rugby community. While some established stars stay home, another group now has the opportunity to prove they deserve a permanent place in the squad. The battle for positions has suddenly become more intense than ever. At scrum half, Cobus Renock is expected to start, bringing his speed, experience, and tactical awareness to one of the most important positions on the field. Coming off the bench will likely be Morn van den Berg, whose energetic style offers fresh momentum late in the match, while Herschel Jantjies provides reliable cover and additional depth. This combination allows the coaching staff to evaluate different game management options before the season's biggest tests arrive. At fly half, another important decision remains under close observation. If experienced playmaker Handré Pollard fully recovers from his hamstring strain in time, he is expected to board the flight to Buenos Aires. His leadership, composure, and goal-kicking ability remain invaluable assets. However, if there is even the slightest concern about his fitness, rising talent Vusi Moyo could receive an unforgettable opportunity to showcase his abilities on one of rugby's biggest stages. That decision alone highlights how carefully the coaching staff are balancing immediate success with long-term preparation. Despite resting several regular starters, the traveling squad will still feature plenty of world-class quality. Towering lock Eben Etzebeth, one of rugby's most respected competitors, is expected to lead the physical battle alongside the experienced Le de Jager. Together, they provide enormous power, leadership, and composure in the forward pack. Captain Siya Kolisi, whose inspirational leadership has become synonymous with the modern Springboks, is also expected to feature, ensuring that the team's identity and standards remain as high as ever. Behind the forwards, exciting young stars continue to receive opportunities to shine. Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu is expected to guide the attack with his creativity and confidence, while Ethan Hooker and Kanan Moody offer pace, versatility, and attacking flair across the backline. Powerful midfielder Andre Esterhuizen adds both physical presence and experience, giving the team another dangerous weapon capable of breaking defensive lines. Every selection appears designed to combine proven international quality with the development of players who could become the next generation of Springbok stars. Injuries have also opened the door for fresh faces in the front row. With Ox Ench unavailable, Prop Ntuthuko could earn a valuable opportunity to demonstrate his ability against one of the toughest opponents in international rugby. Every scrum, every carry, and every tackle will become part of his audition for future selection. On the wing, Edwill van der Merwe looks ready to receive another chance to impress with his speed and finishing ability, while superstar Cheslin Colby is expected to remain in South Africa to manage his workload. At fullback, Afleel Fassie will likely receive another opportunity to rediscover his best form after showing flashes of brilliance throughout the season. Providing versatile cover is Quan Horn, whose flexibility across the backline could become extremely valuable during a demanding international contest. According to the projected lineup, the Springboks could take the field with Afleel Fassie at fullback, Edwill van der Merwe and Ethan Hooker on the wings, Kanan Moody and Andre Esterhuizen in midfield, Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu directing play at fly half alongside Cobus Renock at scrum half, while Ilrai Lu, Ben Jason Dixon, and Captain Siya Kolisi form an athletic and physical loose trio. The engine room could feature the experienced pairing of Lud de Jager and Eben Etzebeth, supported by front row forwards Carlos Sadie, Johan Grobbelaar, and Bowen Venter. Off the bench, players such as Marco van Staden, Jan Hendrik Wessels, Zachary Porthen, Vincent Chituka, Cameron Haincom, Morn van den Berg, Vusi Moyo or Handra Pollard, and Quan Horn would provide valuable energy and tactical flexibility. It is a squad filled with experience, youthful ambition, and players eager to seize their moment. The upcoming clash with Los Pumas is far more than a standalone test match. It represents a carefully planned step toward the season's defining battles. Every tackle, every line break, every scrum, and every selection decision carries significance. Rassie Erasmus is not simply choosing a team for one weekend. He is building confidence, managing workloads, protecting key players, and preparing a squad capable of competing at the highest level when the rivalry with the All Blacks reaches its peak. Whether these bold selection choices deliver immediate success in Buenos Aires remains to be seen, but one thing is already clear. The Springboks continue to evolve with purpose, every opportunity is earned, every player has a role to play, and under the guidance of Rassie Erasmus, every move is part of a bigger vision that could define the remainder of the 2026 rugby season.